All right, everyone, welcome back. It's been a week. We've been getting at least lots of rain out here in Denver. But announcement wise, not a whole lot. I will get videos posted up to the YouTube this week, so be expecting those to roll in for those of you who are new or need to get caught up. And then yeah, let's just roll right into it. Who would like to do a recap?
I'm fine doing a recap.
Cap away.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I was waiting for confirmation. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, last time on D&D, we had just left the town and made camp just along the river. As we were camping, we were attacked by a wild pack of, I forget what they're called. They're Jeptanier, but they're different, right?
Fodlier.
Vodlier. By a pack of Vodlier. They attacked us. They lost. But one we spotted across the river as they ducked in down into the water. We chased after them and found an underwater cavern system, which we began to explore. We made our way through, defeating a few more Vodlier, and split up the party.
Smart.
Smart, very smart. Oleander went left while the rest of the party said, "We'll wait right here for you as you go explore ahead." We then immediately went right.
And proceeded to trip multiple times across the bridge.
We found our way into more of the Vodlier's lair, where more of them had been hiding amongst the rubble. Combat ensued, and the big Vodlier showed themselves. However, they had a case of a bit of butterfingers as the combat went on, grabbing and dropping people. We were able to defeat them all, and the battle had ended, and we have just had a chance to catch our breath. We're just sitting amongst the dead bodies, and that's where we left off.
Sitting
Butterfingers, aka his hand got cut off.
Oops, Butterfingers.
Just dropping everything.
You silly goose. Can't hold on to anything.
Gorge.
All right. Oh, you may claim your point of inspiration.
Nice.
And then I need everyone to roll their proprietary D100s.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm curious what this does, but I guess we'll find out eventually.
No. We do it for the other campaign too, and we've never found out.
Did anyone get 100 or a 1?
No.
No.
I'm
sorry. I had to think about it because I have a third campaign where I rolled 2 D100s in a row. It
Dang.
gave me a dragon form.
That's
So-
nice. So 1 in 100 chance.
No, 2 in a row. It's
2 in a row is rare.
higher.
Even rarer.
Right. Whatever. However that math works out. You think I'd know, but no.
It's like a 1 in 10,000 chance.
That sounds
Yeah, I was
right.
gonna say, isn't it like 100 times 100?
Yeah.
Alright. Da-da-da-da. Give me two. Why are you guys all in the 80s?
You say
I
that.
mean,
It's
Hasad's
really,
not.
it's really stellar here, man.
I've been rolling high on these D100s the whole time, which I don't know if I should be nervous about that.
Are you just gonna combo kill two more giant creatures this session?
Yeah.
We can only hope.
Alright. So, yes, you guys in that cavern wreaked your havoc. But we are actually going to resume with Oleander. Alright, Oleander. So when last we left off, you had left the party at the fork in the road and you went to scout the underwater tunnel. You had rolled your perceptions and whatnot beforehand. And going down the tunnel, you do come across one of the Vodlier in the tunnel itself, underwater with you, definitely standing guard and almost trying to ambush you.
But they're on the other side of the wall. Do they know that I'm there?
The wall that is there is the wall to go up and in the air. So you're currently underwater. So that's all that's signifying. It's just that there's an air pocket up there.
Oh, okay. But do they know that I'm there?
Roll insight.
Perfect. +0. This is gonna go real well.
You cannot confirm nor deny any information at this time.
I was just supposed to be scouting. I should probably go back to the party that is obviously still there waiting for me like they said they would be.
Alright, that is up to you. You can move your character on the map as you see fit.
Yeah, we'll go back to the obviously waiting party, who is not at all impatient.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Go ahead and yeah, so you come across the where you last left the party and they're not there.
Okay, can I hear them anywhere?
Roll investigation. Or perception. I'll allow either perception or investigation.
I have a better chance with this one.
So, in the immediate vicinity, you do hear faintly from down the other corridor, some laughing, some groaning, and just very faint chatter. But in the immediate area,
Oh God.
you definitely see signs of like a struggle around the bridge and in the mud. And and some of the giant paw prints in there just looked like there was a fight there going across the bridge.
Let's go across the bridge then. Since they're that way, me and my tentacle.
Yep. So you start going across the bridge, and you're as uh the mud and the rocks is letting you know you're going in the right direction down the tunnel.
Tentacle? Okay, my tentacle's now sideways. Ish. We're just gonna go with it. I don't know how I did that. We're gonna pretend that it didn't happen.
All right, and at this point, you do see a light at the end of the tunnel, but not in that way. So just yep. Yep, so you come across the party as they are huffing and puffing and just catching their breath, and you see a whole slew of Vodlier carcass just in front of them, freshly bleeding. Whatever fight they had seems to be over, but only just recently. Alright, guys.
Hey.
Shortly after you guys fell the large one and put the one that was fighting Hassad out of his misery, you see Oleander kind of plit-plap into the light.
Y'all were
We-
supposed to wait for me.
Which
Which one of you decided that you should just leave me behind? You're lucky I didn't get lost.
Which one of us did decide that?
I mean, I couldn't see. You guys told me not to light my lantern so we could sneak.
I mean, I just thought we were taking a nice stroll, and then, people jumped out at us, and we had to kill them.
It was one of those, like, yeah, unconscious group decisions.
I remember we were struggling really hard with the bridge with all those traps.
Yeah, we had to fight.
Yeah, so
We had to fight the bridge, and then we got across and didn't want to go back. So
yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Oleander, did you happen to see any of those traps when you crossed the bridge?
No, that bridge had no traps.
we
I
must
guess
have
we
got
must have tripped them all.
Yeah, sure. I found a Vodalier that's standing guard, so I'm pretty sure the exit is the other way. But I actually just scouted like I said I was going to, and came
Sure.
back.
Sure. We found some Vodalier.
You don't say.
Well, to be honest, they kind of found us.
Yeah, that was sort of a lie. We just found this pile of trash and just decided to look through it, and then the Vodalier found us.
They grabbed Reuben by the head.
Yeah,
me
it was
too.
Well, that
really
wasn't very
scary.
nice.
Well, we can. I guess since we're all here, we can look through the trash some more. This looks like all stuff they stole from the travelers, right?
I believe so. Yeah, there was some signs of struggle over here before we got here.
What's this over here?
Un momento, por favor.
I'm gonna go explore this one.
Alright.
The whip is coming with you.
Yeah.
It's following.
Dear Lord, not the whip.
I'm glad you're okay, Oleander. This place is really creepy.
I'm glad you're okay too. How's your head feel?
It's all right now. I was able to break free at least.
That's good.
It's kind of ringing a little bit though.
Yeah, that's not so good. You should drink some water and sit down somewhere.
Yeah. Go sit down on this pillar that's half broken.
Why don't you guys roll investigation?
I think I'm good at that. Yeah.
All of
No.
us. All right.
Ooh, nice.
Got all my nat 20s last time. Back to the
Oh,
normal rolls.
oh,
good.
we're starting off hot.
Everyone else is like, I found a rock. Ruben just happens to sit on like
The gold.
a giant pile of gold.
Alright, Hassad.
What didn't I find?
You start where you're investigating where you're at. There is tons of like broken pots and stuff like that, and as you're rifling through them, you keep thinking that you're about to come across a gem, and it just ends up being another piece of broken glass. All in all, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh no.
Ow!
Asad, you're not supposed to throw the pots. You don't have to just yell "Hey-ya" every time.
I'm sorry, I'm still kind of amped up from fighting my arch nemesis.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it's always cool to find your arch nemesis.
Yeah, too bad I didn't kill him.
I'm sorry. I got caught up in the moment. I shouldn't have intervened, but yeah, I apologize, Assad. That could have been like your whole character arc fighting this.
You know, we
Bottler
would have
we found in a
learned
cave.
his backstory.
Yeah,
May
he's
have been
probably-
tragic.
Yeah, the tragic backstory. He probably would have joined the party at some point. Then
Tragic.
betrayed us.
Tragic.
All right.
What a pal.
What a pal. All right, Carva, the pile that you are rifling through is actually very large, and they've obviously been collecting stuff for quite a while. So you're seeing an assortment of different clothes and just various living supplies, but you don't see anything really of value immediately.
Sure.
Given downtime, I will allow you to actually like dig through it and pick it apart if you really want to.
Yeah. I found like a whole cart. You guys think that's helpful? We can like drag it out or something? I don't know. Seems kind of big.
Might help with carrying all of these pieces of broken
Pottery.
pot and glass.
Come on, Hassad, stop sticking your hand in there. That's
I swear I'm going to get something soon.
clearly bleeding. I don't.
Ah.
All right, and then Ruben, roll me a history check real quick. Oleander, you find 4 copper.
Oh hell yeah.
And kind of running into the same situation as Carvat, where it's a heap and pile of rubble. It's got several different layers. But immediately
19.
you find. So you're fresh out of school, technically. You may be in denial about that, but you're technically fresh out of school.
You've graduated.
That's not.
Surprise! It's a graduation.
If you ask the school, you graduated. We don't know where you went.
But as you're sitting on top of the ruins, you're kind of reminded about where they, of course, teach Rome history and stuff in your class. And when the Civil War split the Romes into a lot of either a lot of towns or a lot of temples or just structures in general, did get caved in on and sometimes folded over. What the world builders did was very, mysterious, and not everything's accounted for. And so seeing the ruins like underground, it makes you wonder if like, oh, this was one of those pre-Civil War structures.
All right.
And then for your so that's your for your investigation. You also just judging by like the markings and stuff, you have a split like inspiration, or so to speak, that you're like, oh, this looks very elegant and very regal. Just looking at the faded carvings on the pillars and stuff. So you do kind of wonder if there's something valuable somewhere in here.
It's interesting. The Vaudelier, I don't think they made any of these structures. They're too well designed, and Vaudelier aren't that smart, right, Oleander?
Um, It's not like they're lacking intelligence, they just don't use it. They're feral. They're like a pillaging version of my race.
Hmm.
So no, they probably didn't build it. It's not that they couldn't, it's that they don't.
I think this might be a pre-Civil War building that got buried, maybe by like a mudslide or something.
Well, we're going to the memory gardens anyways. Grab a piece of the pillar, a loose stone of it, and we can see if it is.
I don't think they would keep it in a pillar.
Well, it has history. I'm sure somebody touched it. At least when they built it, right? It has members attached to it.
I will accept either an Arcana or a History check.
I'll roll Arcana.
No, for Amberle.
Oh, for Amberle. I actually kind of want to know if like that's how the like memory system works.
Yeah, I'm gonna tweak Amberle's knowledge
Okay.
real quick.
Nope.
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 Between the two of you and what you were learning in school and stuff like that, you guys know that not everything can have memories attached to it. That's something that either has to be done either magically or with very strong emotional situation. So it is possible that maybe something like that has happened, but the odds of it just being in a random piece of structure is very low.
Well, do we have paper and ink that maybe we could take the symbols down at least?
Do you have paper and ink or
I
paper
don't
and
know.
pencil?
Do I have?
I have paper and ink.
I have ink and I have a sheet of parchment. So we could draw the symbol. We can like whatever the fuck you call it when you do it with the leaf.
Impression.
A rubbing?
Yes, rubbing. There we go. Listen, English is hard. People
Hey,
should not trust me with it.
But between the three of us, we got it.
All right. This should be pretty easy. Ruben will take out, well, I don't have any chalk, but Ruben will take out just like a piece of paper and it's essentially like a pencil, but at the end there's a spork. And it's almost like a large like wooden spoon. And it'll just come out of his pocket with him actually not moving his hands, and he'll push the paper against it and it'll just start tracing everything. And the pen itself is really quick in its sketch. All right, here you go, and I'll hand the paper to Oleander.
Cool. I now have a simple page.
And you guys successfully acquire a rubbing of some of the designs and filigree on the pillar.
Awesome sauce.
How are you guys doing? Do you need to take a break to heal up, or it's kind of brutal there for a minute?
I'm all right.
Yep, the only one who has received any rest was Hassad. He received a short rest before you guys got attacked. But in the vicinity, you guys do see, like what was once like a campfire and stuff like that. So presumably, if you guys need to rest up, it's there.
Yeah, I was thinking a short rest if people need it, but if people are okay, we could just keep moving.
Sure.
I was gonna take the time to keep searching, but it seems like there's more in this cave. Sounds like.
I think so. I think whatever this is, I think there's probably more structures around here that got caved in maybe or something.
It was all water to where I had made it.
You said you saw a Vodalier earlier, right?
Yeah, standing guard.
Why don't we go knock him out and check out that area?
If it's all underwater, someone's gonna have to guide me because the lantern's not going to work?
It's pretty much all underwater with a couple of like pockets where you can come up for air.
So what you're saying, it probably won't be easy for me to sneak up on this Vaudelia, since I need
Probably
to
not.
breathe. Well, I'll still join.
Here, wait, where's your lantern?
In my hand, I guess.
Uh,
Attached.
I'll grab your lantern and from grabbing it, almost like a dust of almost like mist of a hand forms out, clutching the lantern, and will just kind of hover above the water and start moving forward. Here, I'll guide the way.
Okay.
Before we go under the water, if you want to sneak up on them, I can cast silence as a ritual.
I'm also going to use control flames to double the distance of the flame. So it's like really bright.
Oh, the lantern?
Yeah, lantern.
Oh, shit.
Well, they'll definitely know we're coming, so I guess silence
Well,
doesn't matter.
Hold on. I think we still can't use the lantern because there's a wall like right in front of us. We have to go in the water.
Yes. Those are like breathy spots. The walls is what Richelle just explained before I came back over to y'all. Like it's all underwater.
Yeah. There's a section that we have to be underwater for. We can't.
Entirely, yeah.
So I'll douse the lantern for now. If we want to use that later, we can. Because I don't think you can keep the flame going like underwater.
I can cast lights, but that's about it.
Oh, dancing lights?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that would work too. And wouldn't have to worry about water. But if we want to try to sneak, then the lantern's a bad choice anyways.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the choice that kind of has to be made now because I'm gonna have to cast silence.
I mean, worst case scenario, Carvartha, while I'm swimming, I guess you could grab onto my tail, and at least I'll be able to tell you which direction you're going.
So walk along the bottom of this river.
Trust me, with this armor, I'll already be very close to the bottom.
All right, let's go.
Cool. Am I casting silence before we go in there? That way they can't hear us coming in like a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, because trust me, they're going to hear us.
You have to cast that before silence doesn't move.
I know it's got a range of 120 feet. I know where I'm casting it.
Yeah, she
right?
knows.
But I'm casting it as ritual because I have it as a ritual, not as a like standard spell.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, I can't do it on the fly. I have to do it before we go in. That's why I'm asking if you guys want it.
I'm not gonna be much good in the dark, and then if you cast silence, I don't know how well the wizard's gonna be able to do stuff. They can't talk,
Fair enough.
so it'd be kind of
Yeah,
be
I
up to
won't
what
be able to use anything.
Okay, we can skip silence then.
we'll just have to worry about. I guess we'll just probably alert somebody.
Right. Be on guard for traps.
I was gonna say they may already know that we're coming. We weren't quiet before. All right, I'll follow Hassad.
Trust me, you can't miss me.
Especially now when I'm holding on to your tail.
Are you stopping or are you going forward?
Well, they're right on the other side of that wall.
No, that's
But
that is not a wall. That is just showing where it goes up and there's air again. Right now you guys are completely underwater.
Yeah,
Right.
you guys need to go up on the wall so you guys can breathe.
Oh wait, so that's like a cliff, or is it? We're underwater now. That's like
Think of it like a dam. Yeah, like this is all underwater, and that's like a dam that you can get air from. Like you can walk up on it and get air. for those of you that require it.
Yeah, air is nice.
Imagine that. And imagine wanting
you
air.
guys are on the wrong side of it for air.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
We need to go over by this guy to.
Yep, and that guy does see you guys.
I'll just
Well, I would hope so.
burst out. just-
Otherwise, I'd have concerns.
do you think he saw us?
Nah. All right, where did the? Oh, hold on. Just had it. There we go. Da, 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 da. Alright, let me try it again. Oh, I'll just use this one. Alright. Alright, so it looks like... Yeah, so you guys end up getting close enough that he does startle, but you guys didn't quite sneak up on him either. Whip, you are up first.
Okay. Coming out of the water and him being right in front of me, I'm just gonna punch him.
Roll a hit.
Roll
Yeah, I actually
initiative
don't
since
have
one of
unarmed
us-
strike, so I'm just gonna do a strength.
Just gonna flail at him.
Oh, did not roll? Wait, maybe D&D Beyond has unarmed strikes.
No, I see your strength
Yeah,
roll.
I see the strength roll.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's 2.
You got a mighty 2.
Yeah. No,
Did I
I just
hit?
need to roll initiative to actually end up on the list again.
All right.
There you guys go.
Did a 2 beat its armor class?
So you
Beats it.
So you come busting out of the water and you try to swing at him, but what you didn't realize is he's still under the water.
Wait, he was just here a second ago. On my turn.
All right, Oleander.
Oh, am I on this twice?
Yeah, you
I'm
already
gonna
had your
do-
initiative rolled.
Oh. I'm going to do Toll the Dead. No, they are not missing hit points. That's not great. And my bonus action, I'm going to use my tentacle.
All right, so they in total take 8 points of damage. Oh wait, no, the tentacle did not hit. My apologies.
Tentacle does not hit.
But he did feel the Toll of the Dead. You met a spooky scene. His eyeballs. Alright, is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Alright, Assad!
All right, then. Since I'm right next to it, I'll go for the old reliable of trying to lop off his head underwater. So I'll just sort of bring my long sword and just try to pull towards me with it, because I can't get much swing while underwater.
So you're just
And-
gonna try and like deadly bear hug him? Is that what?
Yes, with a sword.
Yeah, it looks like a chokehold, but with a blade. Yeah.
Alright, rolled it.
Ooh.
That succeeds. Go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, you caused some serious damage to his neck. He is bleeding profusely. But he manages to struggle enough to where you don't quite lob him off. And are you going to try and hang on to him, or are you gonna let him go?
I'm gonna try and hang on to him. You
All
know.
right. I'm going to consider him grappled. Alright, and it is his turn. So he can't move, but we're gonna give him a chance to break out of it.
He wants to break free.
Yes. Alright. Roll a strength. We'll make this a contest.
All right, let's see if we can do this. Can we do this?
Meets it, beats it. So, he struggles pretty hardcore, but you manage to manage to try and keep him grappled. However, he is going to struggle, and I think I'm just going to let's do his strength as an improvised attack. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay. He's struggling. Struggle bus is real. Alright. Karma.
Do I I can't see much of anything. So I just roll to hit at disadvantage, or how do you want to do that?
Well, you should be able to see directly in front of you.
Yeah, because
But
you're grabbing onto my
You're
tail,
in
so
5 feet from them.
Darkness is usually this.
Yeah,
I
yes.
think it's usually disadvantage.
You do have disadvantage for a couple of reasons, and one of the reasons being that they are also currently underwater.
fair.
Oh, yeah.
With blood all over. So. It's very murky water right now.
Alright. We'll do disadvantage.
Wow.
So 15 hit.
That does.
Alright. So no sneak attack. I don't even know why it rolls it with disadvantage, but
It's still just a 6.
yeah, it's just
You,
6.
you get sneak attack. There are multiple enemies within 5 feet.
You never get sneak attack if you have disadvantage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
I'm pretty sure just one disadvantage is all it takes.
Yep.
I never knew that.
In any case, you finish the job.
That's what I'm here for.
Just blindly stabbing, you hit flesh and something stops struggling and you don't know if it was it or Hassan. But that takes him out.
Just finishing off things that Hassad's trying to fight.
Oh, so
I want to get out of the bloody water mess, and
understandable.
Yeah.
is that a campfire?
It is where fire can be.
Is that a pile of bones next to a dragon statue?
Yes.
It's where a pile of bones can be.
Pretty sure that's a pile of bones. Pretty sure this is a dragon statue.
Well, roll investigation. Let's see how sure you are.
I'm gonna go with not very sure.
It's a pile of bones and a statue of some sort.
Listen, false confidence will get you places.
I'll light up the room with dancing light.
Alright, so yes, as you guys all crawl out of the now very bloody water, and this Fodlier's blood was a very dark teal, so you guys all just look like you're just covered in ink, essentially.
Perfect.
You
Very
look like
well.
Violet from Willy Wonka.
You're turning
like
Violet.
I feel like I probably already mostly looked like that from stabbing inside of a guy before.
You're just walking around with two bloody lads.
Yep, that Ruben lights up the room, and what you guys do see is a chamber of some sorts, an antechamber of some sort, where there is a very large skeleton amidst the ruin and rubble. And the skeleton actually is a little bit larger than the one that you guys had fought. But yeah, amidst the rubble, there's what appears to be offerings and treasure are scattered around and under the bones, as well as a gargoyle statue of some sort.
So we're gonna loot.
I want to try to figure out what this statue is. Are you asking a character?
Yeah, we can loot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean,
this stuff might have
Why are
belonged
we
to
here
people
again?
from the. Well, I believe we were here to check out this place, take care of the Vodlia infestation that might have threatened the nearby village.
And here's our reward for keeping them safe. There's no way to track the original owner of this stuff, even if they still live. Because if you say, "Hey, I found a pile of gold. Does this belong to you?" Who's going to tell you no?
Now that is a fair conclusion.
I'm
Is
not
this
really.
your giant skull?
But
Yeah, we should
I'd
take
like
the
to at
giant
least
skull and
look
make a
through
helmet.
this to see if there
DM,
are any
do I notice
personal-looking belongings that we could take that might belong to someone in the nearby village. The money is most likely a lost cause.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair enough. If it's something that looks personal, we can maybe try and see if we can return it.
I'm more
Piers.
concerned. Huh?
Ruben, as they are fawning over this large pile of treasure and bones, and you were looking right at it. It just turns its head so slightly and looks right back at you before trying to do a lunge. You manage to avoid the claw strike. It is your turn.
Do I still have? No, they turned it off, so I don't have their lantern. Oh
Yeah.
no!
You have dancing lights, though. You threw them out.
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Oh, never
I mean,
mind. You
we can
don't
turn it
have
off
lights.
if you want to. I'll just have to I'll have to use my action to turn the lantern back on.
Yeah.
So you hear the sound of something growling and swiping through the air, and Ruben just eep, and then it all goes dark.
No, well, I haven't cast this. It's still bright for now, at least. I'm gonna disengage and run away
Run away!
over here.
Yay!
And I'll use my. No, they're bad. I'm gonna use my bonus action to. I don't even know what I would give you for this. I kind of like go over, Oleander, I just kind of go over to you and I hand you like a pile of what look like crystals and stuff like that. I'm like, here, just eat this.
I'm going to shove random crystals in my mouth, I guess.
They're like tiny like crystals. As soon as you throw them in your mouth, you start feeling like popping sensation in your.
You gave me pop rocks.
Just pop rocks.
I love you so much.
I cast Dragon's Breath on you with thunder.
Oh my god, I love it. Thank you so much. This is the best thing ever.
Magical
that-
food
I
is
can't.
fun.
I'm out of spell slots. No, I'm so sorry.
Is that instant
can't.
or is that
Oh, you
on
can't
her
do
It's
turn?
that?
not. I'm out of spell slots for that. I can't. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
oh
Oh,
Damn.
they were just pop rocks.
They're
just
just
You know
rocks.
For the
So
rush
good.
for the coming battle. You've
like
given me invigoration.
Yeah, you see Ruben like, wait, what? No, why isn't it working? Oh no, I'm gonna hide. That's my end my turn.
Oh my goodness.
We
They're
need to
still
get you a
light
bow
for
and
now.
arrow.
Wait, what?
There's still lights for now.
There's still lights for now. I don't think I'm gonna cast a concentration spell, so you should be safe.
Okay.
Wait, that ends my turn. Disengage, can't cast any bonus action magic.
All right.
Means now it's Goliath, the gargoyle's turn.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. It does. It starts stepping down over the pillars. Hassad, roll me a perception real quick.
Oh yeah, because he's great at those. He's great at those.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Distracted by the shinies.
yeah. You're still like looking at the loot, and it wasn't until it stepped like right in front of Oleander you finally noticed that something was up.
What the?
Oleander, does a 12 hit?
12?
Yep.
No, it does not.
Alright. You successfully evade its advancing attack. And it lets out a very aggravated roar before ending its turn.
Okay. Do I
I'm
have
sorry,
to make
actually-
saving throws if I use a spell?
Oh.
Sorry. I forgot to put it at the right size. Say what?
Like, I have a spell that needs saving throws within 10 feet, but I don't need it because I'm casting it, right?
Correct. But everyone else will have to.
Within 10 feet. But I
Yep.
just checked, and the closest one here is Assad, who is 10 feet. So
Okay.
he's outside of the range.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
So Constitution. Barely.
As in, they don't get hit or they do get hit?
No, they do get hit. He was
Woo.
unable to save.
Mm,
So that gives him a whopping 15 points.
And my tentacle! Go, tentacle, go!
Go, tentacle,
Nice.
go!
So, have any of y'all seen Quest for Camelot? I'm gonna shoot everyone in the past real quick. So I don't
West
know
for
if you...
Camelot.
Yeah.
A while ago. Long time.
Yeah, so in Quest for Camelot, I almost said Ferngully for a second because it's also been a
Oh,
while, but
jeez.
there were like these little vines in the forest, in the enchanted forest, and they had these their flower buds were their heads, and I just pictured the tentacle just like rearing up and just like slapping him across just directly in the face, just a bonk. He did
Get
a bonk.
booped.
Yeah.
Bad gargoyle.
Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Alright, Hassad. You're up.
All right. Well then, I'll move on up, and I'll cast. Actually, I don't even need to move up for that. I'll make it work for it. But I'll cast Armor of Agathis on myself just to give me oof, some extra bulk since I've been taking my hits, and that way I'll have something that will hurt it back if it decides to aggress at me.
Okay.
And I guess I'll walk up and say, "Hey,
A.
hey," and that'll end my turn.
Are you trying to distract it or get it to its attention on you, or?
Yeah.
Okay, roll performance.
Roll performance for that. Hey.
All right, so
The upwards head nod. Just.
Alright, yeah, you go and he just turns to you and just starts growling. Alright, Carva.
Carvat, I guess we'll come over here, and the lights are still going, right?
Yep,
and
for now.
Okay.
you
Yeah,
will
they should go for the rest
also-
of the encounter.
All right, since you're out of spell slots.
Yeah, I have spell slots, it's just not second level.
And you're climbing up on stuff to get to that spot. I will need
Yeah,
you
that's
to
fine.
make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you very nimbly climb the pile to get to that spot. Alright.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna like look at my dagger for a second, just like
Yeah.
And then try to stab this stone boy.
Alright, roll to hit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, that oh, and that's piercing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stab damage.
Resistance is half, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. So he does
What? He resists my dagger?
you stabbed a rock.
you hear a tink and but you do cause a gash. You managed to
chip a little piece
A
off.
gash.
Just like,
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
I guess I'll go with my offhand because I can. Just for that extra insult. So that's just going to be 3 damage, half to 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, worth it.
You finished that thing off.
Don't worry, guys. I got this one too.
I swear, you still managed to get it.
Next line. So how do you want to do this?
All right. Whip.
All right, so needs more concentrated dose. I'll reach into my component pouch and I'll grab more of those kind of crystals and I'll crush them in my hand to form a large crystal, which I'll then just I'll just chuck right at the monster. I'm casting Ice Knife, but in its thunder form.
All right. Roll to hit.
Oh shit, we're all in range.
Not if I attack from here.
Oh, true. I was about to be like, fuck, I'm about to have to roll. This is going to go badly.
Come on. Ah, rolled crap. But 8, so I assume it misses. Oh, wait, I can re-roll. I'm going to use my inspiration because I don't want to die.
An inspire?
11.
An inspired shot crystal.
11. Damn. Worthless.
So the rock bounces off the other rock.
You still have to make the
It
death
then
save.
explodes after hitting the rock. Now it must make a dex save. Or take 7 thunder damage as it just explodes with like an acoustic pop.
Got it. 15?
DC 14.
That was a 15.
What? I think it takes half
I was
damage.
gonna say, I think it still takes half.
Yeah.
And what is
The target and each
range?
creature is 5 feet, must succeed on dexterity. Oh, it's either you succeed and take nothing, or you fail.
Oh, dang.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
However, what is the range on the shards?
5 feet.
Okay, and where you threw it, the other players aren't in it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, seeing as that didn't work, oh no, I end my turn.
You tried.
You're doing great.
Hey.
I don't know what he's doing.
All right.
I'll just keep
Decide.
etching my little heart into the side of the gargoyle.
Hassan, does a 20 and a 22 hit?
Oh, God.
Holy smokes, they do.
Yeah.
That is 12 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
How much was the
That-
first
is it that-
one?
Or wait, 6 piercing, 6 slashing, sorry.
6 piercing, 6.
Because it takes.
But that means now it'll
Was it-
set off my armor of Agathis.
Was it 5 and like? Does it do less than 5 on the first hit?
Throw up the
Is it-
armor of Agathis up on the VTT.
If it
Because it
basically if it takes 5 per hit until the temp HP runs out. So
Yeah, that's how it works.
if it does less than 5 on the first hit, it'll take 5 twice. Otherwise, it just takes
Yep.
5.
Right, doesn't that also heal?
No,
No.
it gives Hassad temp HP.
Temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Got it. Alright. So, yeah, he snarls and slashes and tries to take a nice chomp out of your shoulder. Definitely very offended by that. Hey.
By the way.
But as
It's a
you know,
cold mouth.
he does bite down on your shoulder and does cause quite a bit of piercing around the pieces of armor. But then he lets go, almost like you're spicy, and just.
So so hold on. So does it take the 5 cold or not?
It does.
Cool. Then 5 cold. Chill out.
Alright, and that ends its turn. Oleander.
We are going to primal savagery.
Nice.
17 on self?
It's
It turns my nails into the sea urchins. It's self-cast.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
alters
she
my
casts-
body to poison them.
she casts on herself and then roll a 17 hit, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. And then 5 acid? Alright. You're... So, Karma, you see as, like, you're almost,
Done
I'm
carving the heart.
Yeah, just over there.
You're just tink, tink, tink. Oh, Oleander takes a nailed swipe at him, and where she swipes, you just see these gashes just start expanding and sizzling with acid.
Well, I mean, that's the easy way, I suppose.
Well then. And then I used my tentacle to attack as well.
And he also does another bonk.
Yes, for 11
Tentacle.
damage.
Is the OG of this fight.
For real, this tentacle is putting in work.
That infinity +5 tentacle, just
Yep, the +5 is what really did it.
it's changed everything.
Absolutely.
All right, Hassan, it is back to you.
Okay. Time to do what separates the blokes from the jokes. And I'm going to gonna use all of the power that I have left, rear them into a mighty swing, and miss.
You just know it's coming when you're talking yourself up that much.
I could feel that one coming.
The dice know.
Dice no.
And the gargoyle just like kind of sits back and like just dodging your blow, but also just kind of like, he's very spicy boy.
Help!
Is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
Contemplate my life and end my turn.
Okay. Carva, it is up to you.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think I have anything that's more effective. Sure don't. Okay. It's just gonna keep going with the daggers. Yep. First one. I should hit. Think.
That hits.
That hits.
So for 5 damage total, I guess, after it gets halved. And then the offhand. Let's see if we can get another damage in here. Nope.
Correct. That is a miss. Or it just bounces right off and doesn't really do any damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm still going. Just man, the
You're really
offhand just
believing it.
isn't quite as adept at piercing the stone. And that's it.
All right, Ruben.
Come on, let's gotta work this time, and I'll do the same thing again, but this time I'll take out a tuning fork and I'll strike the crystal with it and give it a chuck as it starts to ring and close both my ears, and hopefully it hits this time. Oh, what?
Sleep.
That's sleep.
One way of handling it.
I was gonna say, I mean, man.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Hey.
So
Takes 2 thunder,
Okay. Hold on.
and then must make a dexterity saving throw.
It does not make it.
Yay! It takes 9 thunder, so 11 thunder damage in total. So yeah, I chuck it as it then it strikes into the bed of the monster. Explodes. Oh yes.
And yeah, the point at which you hit also so happened to be the point that there was acid erosion from Oleander's claws, and it explodes, and you see some of the light coming out of its other orifices as it gargles and falls.
Wow.
Was that
Nice.
what you were trying to do? Excellent work, Ruben.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm going.
You know what they say? Third time's the charm.
Now we lose.
Yeah, I just gotta finish up this carving real quick.
I'll just sort of plop down onto all fours because I've been standing up for too long. Just think, you guys do that. I'm a bit winded.
Yeah, as I wanted to say before, but the creature came to life. Yeah, we should take the gold. I'm more concerned with. I mean, we kind of just killed an entire tribe.
But I mean, we did, but they've been sounds like terrorizing or looting travelers in the village for a while.
Yeah, these Vardley are, I've still catching my breath. I've tangled with them, had an arch nemesis, you may have met him. Uh,
Oh, you knew that
uh,
one.
You do that one. This arch enemy.
and yeah, they're they're more beast than they're more beast than civil by this point. So really, we consider it more of an extermination job for the sake of helping the people nearby.
All right,
Yeah, they're like
that
aggressive
makes.
raiders. Like, if I don't have an issue, considering they're like the counterpart to my race, you should probably not have an issue.
I mean, all right, but I guess it's hard to relate because the counterpart to my race isn't savage.
Well, I
He
suppose it
says
always depends on the.
ignorantly.
He
It
says ignorantly.
is just well, I suppose it always depends on your perspective.
All right. And
Yeah,
before we get to the loot and the good stuff, I am gonna pause you guys. Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute wellness break.
okay.
So we will be right back.
as soon as I saw Craig
By the creek.
Craig of the Creek. Thank you for understanding that reference.
All right, and we're back with shenanigans. All right, so sorry, just fixing the Zoom window. Okay, so you guys successfully defeated the gargoyle, the very angry rock. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to ritual cast detect magic, but for me it only takes a minute. Because I'm using a special ability.
Okay, and does that come with a perception roll, or?
Which just means I sense all magic within a 30-foot radius. So if there's anything magic in the pile, I would notice it.
Okay,
I can put...
It's very blaringly obvious, but what was presumably around the skeleton's neck is a very intricate amulet, and that is just permeated with magic.
what type?
Roll insight.
Well. Insight.
I'm gonna make you work for it.
What the spell lets me. But yeah. That's a 7.
Alright, so you definitely can tell that it is ancient. It's not necessarily like an attack spell or anything like that, but the residual magic that it has, it is very powerful and very potent, but you don't recognize it.
Okay. Must be either elemental or evocation. It's hard to tell. But yeah, what Ruben does for the ritual casting, is essentially he'll take out his book, it'll hover in front of him as it's held by a hand, and the pen will move forward and just start scribbling crazy fast. After it, his eyes will flash a little bit, and he'll just go over and pick up the necklace. Anybody wanna... What does it look like, the necklace?
The necklace is of a very, as you know, you have it in your hand and you're brushing off some of the tarnish. It is a very bright and shiny white metal, very precious metal, and it has a bunch of almost like tentacles and stuff curling around what appears to be like a Jeptunir type face in the middle of it.
Can I identify it?
I was actually literally just going to hand it to you. I'm like, here, this Oleander here. This looks like something you might know what it is, and I'll just hand it to you.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll.
I don't think it has a roll to it. Identified us. It just takes me 11 minutes to identify it.
Okay. So we will get back to you. What do the rest of you guys want to do in the meantime?
I'd like to continue investigating the pile of loot just to see if there's anything that looks like it might belong to someone that isn't gold. Like something that looks like a personal belonging that needs to be returned.
All right, roll investigation. And Carvat, what did you want to
do? Do we know what this is a skeleton of? This huge one?
You can certainly check it out. I will accept either a history or investigation roll.
While they're doing that, I'll take the painstaking effort of pulling all the coins into like a pot. Just that are in the dirt, one at a time. It gets easy at first when there's a lot, but then there's like the little ones that you gotta get.
I'm just sort of brushing a bunch of them out of the way, so you still have to just.
All right.
All right. 2 seconds. All right, so the skeleton also appears to be of a Jeptunier of some sort. It is, once again, it's much larger than the ones you guys fought, but also appears to have been very graceful, judging by a lot of the clothing around the remains. Very elegant and higher class. But as far the closest identifier you have to anything about it is the amulet that Oleander is identifying.
Okay. And then, is there still light coming out of the gargoyle?
No, that fizzled off when it died.
Oh, okay.
And then, Assad, you find an assortment of... You find a couple of child's dolls or little figurines, little wood carvings. You also find 2 rings and 1 bracelet.
I'll take those and stow them in my bag just to say. Might ask around a bit once we arrive at the village just to see if any of these look familiar.
Okay.
Well, if you're going to ask, I would say that you have somebody say what type of jewelry or doll or whatever they lost. That way they have to describe what they lost, and you confirm that they know that it's
Excellent.
theirs.
Excellent idea. Yeah, I'll ask for this description first and see if it matches up.
Yeah, that's mine. Sorry. Cardbot. So yeah, now that you have an idea of the skeleton, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll just look around for anything else valuable or interesting looking in this room.
All right. You notice that stored behind, actually kind of under where your figure is right now, you find a small treasure chest.
That's what I was standing on to etch the gargoyle. Oh, right, in here. Gives me such a good viewpoint of the skeleton. I kind of forgot I was standing on it. I'll inspect it for traps and see if it's locked.
Okay, you see neither.
Okay.
It just appears to be a chest. All right, so
Yeah, hold it above my. Yeah.
So Amberle, the necklace is ancient. You, as you're identifying it, like I said, it is very old. But you're seeing that it is almost a precursor to one of the Jeptunier deities. It is a religious icon, essentially.
Okay.
As for its effects, I will whisper them to you, but they are essentially lingering effects, not one that'll like help you in battle, like not like an attack or anything.
Got it.
Okay. And then Piers. Let me pull up my list real quick. Oh, I have one list. I need the other list. After about 15 minutes.
89. 90.
Thought There it is. Okay. Run in. It's not found. Two seconds, guys. I just had it and then I lost it.
91. 92.
I think that may just be a really round stone there, though.
I think you have, like magic
No,
hands.
I'm cleaning them. I'm pretty sure this is.
Did you have
Like
those like
everyone-
magic hands that help you pick up stuff?
Oh yeah, I do. It's like, I mean, but I mean, I also can just snap my fingers and then dust just crumbles off of my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like.
And what is the tentacle doing during all of this?
The
Something
tentacle's
only
gonna
known.
go explore this box over here. It's also curious about treasure.
I was gonna say it does like one of those like lemon those like weird like twisting things. Have you ever seen it with the multiple cubes or whatever?
Hmm.
Would that be cool?
It's gonna do like an octopus leg and like try and grab that box right here
Nice.
to like pull it to itself.
All right. You may roll investigation for it. All right, Piers. I got it pulled up.
Yes.
All right. So, you find in total. You find. You ready?
Freaking tentacle.
Yeah.
135 gold.
Whoa.
75 silver. And 300 copper. You will also find 3 diamonds, 2 tiger's eyes. So said tiger eyes. Yeah, said tiger eyes. 3 quartz and 1 aquamarine. A rather large aquamarine. And then the tentacle is very, very proud of itself. What it uncovers is the box that it had pulled out to it. You guys realize was where one of the gargoyle claws was sitting. And it bonks open the box to reveal a small statuette.
Oh.
Is that like a gargoyle cub?
You
that
would
a baby one?
think close, but not quite.
Hassan is on guard. Just hold on. We don't know.
Am I able to identify that statuette from like history, since like this is like a Jeptonir area? Like what it might be of that statuette, not.
Roll me another history. Here's my other list. Oh, okay. All right, so you can't really find a religious connection.
Mm-hmm.
However, the statue itself is of a tenbee. And tenbees are essentially bear-like creatures.
You keep saying 10B, and all I can think of is like a swarm of bees.
Yes, just 10 bees, but they look like a
Ten
bear.
All stuck together.
Yeah.
The moving hive. A hive mind.
That's where it's 10B and not 10 bees.
It's like one of the demons from Constantine, just made of bees instead of
Yes.
weird insects.
That is
All
absolutely
bees,
what I'm
sting
thinking
is
of.
facing outward at all time.
They're big bees, so just be ready.
Little wheel of doom.
Gotcha.
What's in the chest?
In the chest, you find another 50 gold and 100 silver. You find 3 or 4 very ornate necklaces.
3 or 4?
Three. And very large precious metal circlet. It seems to be almost like a gold. As well as I have here written a dozen gems. So I need to...
Can I see the gold? I'm trying to divide it up.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can I get a repeater with that? How much
Yeah,
gold was in there?
it was 50 gold and 100 silver.
Alright, you found 4 moonstone, 3 obsidian, 3 emeralds, and 4 pearls.
Since you're trying to divide up gold, I think you should probably give Carvat the amount he spent on the room.
Oh no, that's all right. That was just so we could get out of the town.
But didn't you say you spent all of your gold buying a room for all of us?
Well, the room and the bribe and the escape. It's okay. We can divide it up evenly.
Okay.
All right.
Is your detect magic still going? Or do any of these
No,
necklaces?
it's faded at this point. I mean, I would have noticed it if it was.
Even like through the chest?
I'm pretty sure I don't need line of sight.
But through materials, sometimes it has difficulty.
Only if it's lead.
I mean, determined
It
based
is
on the mechanics in this game.
True, right? I forget.
yeah, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. And then also any additional barriers.
I'll have to check it later. It's already faded at this point, and I'm kind of running low on materials.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just put it in my bag for now.
Okay. So where are we sleeping tonight? Are we sleeping in here, or are we going to go back outside by the river?
I mean, in here seems more
Defensible.
We've cleared it out pretty well.
Yeah, something tells me that no one's gonna be sneaking up on us from here.
Yeah, it seems pretty safe.
All right, I'll take my time to go around and clean everybody up and light a fire then.
I'm gonna set
not lighting a fire.
alarm.
Sorry, that'd be very stupid.
You have so much oxygen down here.
I know, in this confined area.
Yeah, is there like airflow down here, or is it just?
It's pretty stale. It's
Yeah,
pretty
okay,
stagnant.
Yeah. Well, fire's a bad choice.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast alarm on this area over here. It's not doing the little circle thing. There we go. Because like that's the entrance point to this area.
Okay.
And just be like, if anybody needs anything identified while you guys are asleep, go ahead and let me know and I'll identify stuff.
There's
I
all
don't know
those
if any of this.
necklaces.
I was gonna say I don't know if any of these necklaces or the circlet are magic, but
Oh wait, that actually does remind me. I can actually do just detect magic as a ritual as well. It just takes me a lot longer.
either way, I mean, if
I
she's
mean, I can
doing
do identify, so I can get like
We'll do it at the same
effects and
time.
whatnot.
Yeah. You start on one, I'll start doing detect magic, and then I'll help you narrow it down.
So, I don't. We have what, like 3 necklaces?
there's 3
and a
necklaces and a circlet. Yep.
And each of these takes me 11 minutes, but I don't need to sleep. So while people are sleeping, I can identify stuff. Because I also want to run identify on the statue to make sure it doesn't have any effects on it. So that gives me a total of 5 items. So it'll take me about an hour to run through all of them.
Do you need to rest to like get spell slots back or anything?
I can do light activity. I don't actually need to sleep. Ever. Like,
Oh, right.
I can't sleep. I have to do light
That's
activity.
right. Got the pact of the tome.
Aspect of the moon, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Carvalho will sort of. I know you cast alarm, but he'll kind of set up like a little like a place to kind of rest over here by the entrance in case anything does pop up.
So
he'll
I'll
hand you
curl
all
up in
the.
a corner.
So
Yeah.
I give each player I give 51 gold.
Just 51 gold? Rude.
Rude. You want to count? You want to carry around a bunch of copper and silver pieces? But I am doing some other stuff. That's just the basis. So everyone's gonna get 51 gold, and I'm doing some other calculations.
I guess I'm gonna start on one of the necklaces while they rest.
Yep, and while they're resting, the circlet is a circlet of shooting stars.
Okay, cool.
And the other necklaces are nothing.
The 3 of them are nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the statuette doesn't have any effects, I'm assuming.
It does.
Okay.
But give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna need a moment to look that up.
Okay.
Is the
Well, that's
circlet,
fine.
Is that like the ring of shooting stars, or is this something you made?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, just a circlet.
Cool. I'm assuming you're gonna whisper that to me with the stuff for the religious deity necklace?
Correct.
Awesome.
Things crazy.
Alright, and I need someone to roll me a blank d20.
I also go over to Carvat and I hand you. I mean, it's not much amongst the split, but this is what was a little bit left over. And I'll just hand you 15 silver pieces.
All right. Thanks.
I have so much just extra, not extra money, but like I have all the change.
Yeah, just all like random stuff.
Yeah, like all the silver and copper I'm holding on to.
Nice. What are you guys doing tonight? Besides counting gold, silver.
Just relaxing.
I'll regale everyone with the amazing story of my heated rivalry with Craig of the Creek. And he was at least this big, with eyes that shot fire and breath of scalding water, unlike anything you've ever seen this side of the two suns.
Wow, I never knew that big thing could breathe fire.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. His spirit wasn't into it this encounter, I suppose, but he was still this big.
Yeah, I know, he was huge. I'm thinking you're talking about the big one.
And not just the slightly ornery one that I was fighting.
It's a slightly peeved one that gets stuck with you. What's the plan when we get into town?
Yes.
Well, we have to look for well, we're not going to find the temple. We have to figure out how they do their, well, unless they have a temple for it. I don't know. She was a bit, wait, no, we're going to a temple. We're going to a temple. Aren't we?
Yeah,
right?
we're going to a memory garden that we know is like near this town.
Farm village. I guess we just go in and, look for a priest or something, or whoever's in charge. Maybe ask them. Or a friendly face.
We know it's the west down when the river forks, so maybe someone in town knows more about it. If nothing else, we should tell them that their trade route should be a little safer.
Oh yeah, that'd probably be helpful information for them to know.
Would Hassad know if the guards around this village had any connection to the ones in the previous one that we just left?
Wait, say that again?
I said, would Hassad know if the guards in this village had any connection to the ones in the village we just left? Any communication?
Make me a roll.
What am I rolling?
Just roll something, Hassad. Why are you asking so many questions?
Yeah.
I'll intimidate the knowledge out of me.
Yeah, I will accept either a history or an insight.
They're about the same level of risk and reward. Yeah, no. I'm still too new around these parts to know to know all of the connections. Well, by the time, can't say anything for sure, but by the time we get to the village, if you see any other guardsmen, just try and play things a bit close to the chest. We don't know if there's any connections between the ones those questionable ones back, or if they're on the up and up. But maybe Ruben, you need a cover story.
All right, what should it be?
Should it be a duvet? Should it be a quilt? Should it be...
All right. right, so here's the plan. You say your name is Ruben, but without an E.
All right, Ruben without an E. How do you pronounce it? Is it Ruben?
Your
No,
name's
without
Ruben.
the
Ruben. Okay,
Your
Ruben.
name's Ruben.
Your name is Ruben.
Ruben.
And you were a chef in a nearby traveling food truck. And you're traveling with us because you can't remember if the meat was expired or not.
Okay, food cart and I'm actually writing this down in a book. Like, right? It's in front of you. And wait, what was my cover story? I wine with you. I didn't know why the meat expired.
Yeah, so that's why you're looking for the Hall of Memory. You're trying to remember if the meat's good or bad.
Okay.
I think it's
Hey.
probably bad by now since he's traveling to a hall of memory for it. I don't think it matters so much anymore. Maybe we could have a different reason.
Oh well, I'm always
Yeah,
open
she's
to
right.
suggestions.
Do you have anything on you that could be like an item that belonged to like a family member or something?
Well, you're Oleander, you're looking to get something looked at, right?
Yeah, I am.
And the roads are definitely dangerous. I've been hired as a mercenary a few times. You could have just hired us as a whoop.
Uh-oh. We lost God.
I'm just grabbing more snacks. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Okay.
your whole thing disappeared. It didn't just like
Okay. I
yeah,
mean,
we could just be hired guards or like a hired mercenary crew that you have to escort you to the memory garden.
Yeah,
Okay.
that totally works. We can do that.
I've done that a couple times. It's something people actually do, so
Fair enough.
simpler is usually better, in my experience.
Oh no, I can definitely agree with that.
Oh,
Let me give you your necklaces and your circlet back. The necklaces are just pretty. That circlet is a circlet of shooting stars.
Whoa.
I have this book maybe that I mean there's no memories attached to it, I don't think, but I mean other than the ones I've created.
Well, we'll stick with the mercenary one. But if they don't believe you're a mercenary, you can say that you're also coming with us to have memories read off of an item.
I thought I was a chef.
I was gonna say the traveling as a mercenary group, you need someone that knows how to handle food.
True.
Yeah.
I know
fair
this
enough.
about living on the road if you haven't done it before, but good food will make or break if you can make a long journey. Does anyone else want this ring?
What does it do?
Well, it'll allow me to cast light, which will be very helpful, but the rest of it is very like you can cast fairy fire or ball lightning.
Oh, I'd love to use that.
Otherwise, I'll use it mostly just to cast light and dancing lights, so I can see.
No, I think you may be at a bit of a disadvantage in the seeing.
What was it called again?
If you're looking it up in like whatever the actual item is, Ring of Shooting Stars.
But this one is a circlet.
Yeah, this one's just like a circlet.
Oh, Richelle, I messaged you back.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it would be very helpful for me to be able to cast light, but
I mean, you said it does.
it casts other attack spells as well.
Can you use those attack spells?
As part of the item, I assume I can.
Yeah, did you want to use those attack spells?
Definitely Fairy Fire. And
Okay,
I guess, like, some of this other stuff might be helpful. I didn't, like, for things that are resistant to daggers. I suppose.
No, you should probably hold on to that. That would actually help you more, especially with seeing. And if you used Fairy Fire is a really good spell. It'll help you see a bit more clearer in battle. And I know when you have good vision on things, you tend to hit really hard.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure to offer people knew what I had, but I could definitely use it.
So, Carval, you
Is
say you did a
is
bunch of mercenary work. I,
Yeah.
I've tangled. Yeah, that explains a bit about your skill with the knife. I've not too happy to say, but I've had to do a bit of sell sword work in the past myself. You travel with anyone I might know?
Uh, maybe. Just, I know that I've traveled with people in the past, so it's part of the reason I want to go to the memory garden. I don't always remember the things that I did a while ago.
Of course.
It's like a long-term, short-term memory loss. I don't know. But yeah, I know I did work with some groups in the past. Sort of like I know I've been up in the mountains where your people are, but I don't remember a lot of what happened there or really why I was there.
Well, shoot. Guess that's even more things we should get some answers about once we get to the memory garden.
Is that because you've done so much, or did somebody like
Oh, yeah,
put some type of memory blocker on you?
that's no, that's something else. If we're gonna travel together, I want to be as honest as I can be. Um, I don't, I don't necessarily know why, but I'm pretty sure someone's trying to find me and either kill me or something, capture me. I, when I spend too long in one place, the people around me either suffer the consequences or I get chased out of town.
Interesting. Would this person attempting to find you have anything to do with the fact that you're covered in like sutures?
Probably. I mean, this definitely isn't like natural. I've never seen anyone else assembled quite the way I am.
Carva, I will need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you mind if I take a look?
1 second. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Ruben, you can roll medicine.
Okay.
Like,
Yippers. Medicine. There it is. Roll. Ooh.
So Carva, it doesn't debilitate you, but you don't really glean any new information from it. But you do get flashes of parts that you do remember, and particularly kind of being on a table, being sewed together. And Ruben, when you take a closer look at the sutures, you're seeing he's not just scarred up, but he has different skin types sewn together.
It looks like you might have gotten maybe some sort of like amputee surgery or something, like a limb replacement and skin patches.
I mean, he'll like open up his like armor a little bit more. It's more than just my arm, and he'll kind of pull it away. You can see it gets more uncomfortable, like the more you touch it. He was trying to like let you look at it, but after a little while of you just like poking at it, it's too much. It gets a little overwhelming.
Sorry.
So no, it's not painful. It's just, I don't know. There's something bound up in all that just isn't good. We can try again later if you want, maybe.
Sure. Just let me know when you want me to like look at it again. But we got some other rocks, right? I wanted to try to figure out how much they were worth. I mean, I'm not that much of a rock expert. I mean, am I able to figure out how much these rocks are worth at all?
Not necessarily specifically how much they're worth. In the team resources, in the SOTS resources, I did post a gem guide, because each of the gems have properties, magical properties that they can contribute to if imbued and attuned and whatever. This is something that you would recall from your school time.
Maybe we got some diamonds. Maybe we can use some clarity magic to figure out what's wrong.
It not tonight, please. I mean, we can just. That was already a lot.
Oh, no, I'm spent. I'm saying in the future.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, what other gems did you find? I actually want to figure. Wasn't paying attention when you were searching through that big old chest.
Oh yeah. I got some moonstones, obsidian, emeralds, and pearls.
Could I have those?
Sure, if you want to hold on to them.
Yeah.
I feel like I already got a lot with this ring. This will be very helpful.
Did you post those somewhere, or
Huh?
how many exactly did you get?
Yeah, that's true. 4 moonstones.
Okay.
3 obsidian. 3 emeralds and 4 pearls.
And Amberle, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw now too.
Oh God. Okay. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Is it because I didn't do anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
guess you don't need to worry.
I'm gonna take it.
You should always worry.
Yeah. My default is worry.
All right.
Have we gotten like a rest at this point, or?
Actually, yeah. The as you guys are talking and going through stuff and whatnot, those of you that need to sleep eventually drift off. I need you to make another wisdom save. Or I will accept either a wisdom save or a history for you, Carbot, upon waking up.
A history check?
Yeah.
Or a wisdom save?
Yeah, I will accept either.
Nice.
Alright. Talk amongst yourselves for a brief minute, because I got a message. Carbot. Whisper.
Secrets.
So we got diamonds, tiger eyes. I kind of will just start sorting out some of these diamonds. Tiger eyes don't have any properties to them, so we can just sell these.
Why do they call them tiger eyes?
I don't know. I think it's because they're orange.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because the pattern it makes in the light.
Oh, we have a large aquamarine. Balance and peace. Huh. That's what I remember my professor talking about with these. Moonstone. We could maybe use this to get something for safety, or maybe better understand our surroundings. Obsidian's pretty good. Emeralds. And even emeralds do something. So we should just sell these tiger eyes and then maybe... I doubt that we have enough money to find a crafter, but maybe we can sell it to that crafter, these items for a better price.
Quite
Sure,
possibly.
we can negotiate something.
Might need a bigger town than where we're going, but
Oh, for sure.
True.
we can hold on to it for now.
I mean, you never know. Sometimes some crafters are a bit recluse.
That's true.
Perhaps a small town might be more than likely to have one than, say, a larger metropolis.
Maybe the main shop at least, that way they're not constantly being pestered. Though the crafters do rotations through the regions, do they not?
Right, but pretty nomadic.
Mm-hmm. So regardless, we have a chance to run into them.
But yeah, I just can't wait to get out of this cave. It's getting a little stuffy in here.
Yeah, we can head out.
All right. I guess everyone hold their breath.
Just cast light on one of my daggers. This is great.
Really proud of yourself, ain't you?
Alright.
How did I get here?
Ruben, you're my Mytharian.
Yes.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome.
Classic wizard stat, Constitution.
Classic wizard stat Constitution.
Brawny wizard.
Natural 1.
Nice.
Oh no!
There we go. We couldn't just keep doing good on these random saves.
So being in the dark of the cave reminded you a little bit too much of home, and your eyes reset way more than they should. When you're coming out of a movie theater and it's blinding and it's bright, except now you're going to have disadvantage on all perception rolls for the next day.
Okay, let's write down my notes. God, was the sun always that bright?
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah, it's kind of a dim day. Usually it's much brighter.
Being in the bright early, not really early morning sun. The bright sun has been up for a little bit, but as you guys all step out and, well, I wouldn't say step out after you guys swim out and get back on the riverbank, you guys immediately feel the warmth of the sun, and why don't you just ever so faintly a nice purr coming from Hassad.
Arms wide open.
So you guys are able to leave the cave without issue. Just pretty much going back exactly the way you came. And I have the road at your feet. What would you like to do?
Just keep following it into town.
Okay, I will need
to the farm village.
I will need one perception check and one nature check.
You want me to do a nature check?
Probably.
I can try and perceive.
I can try and perceive.
How many times are we gonna turn around and spin, cross a
Yeah.
bridge?
I'll do-
You're not
I'll
so
do
great at
nature.
perception.
Whoops.
16.
I think Carvot probably should have perceived.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
perception is the same as his.
Yeah, I feel like we're all bad at perception.
The only one with a wisdom stat here would be Oleander. Nope, never mind. You're.
Mm-mm.
I'm proficient in perception, but I'm also blind right now.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are traveling down the road. Now you guys are off the beaten path quite a bit, so to speak, to where you're not on the main. Yeah, since you guys found the fork in the river and followed that down, you guys don't have the main travel ruckus back and forth anymore. But after a time, you start passing some of the farmlands and come up to a what appears to be a small farming village. And there does seem to be a ruckus in town, as there's a couple of people that are beating at some of the houses that are around that area. But that is where we are going to bookmark it for today.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
Just both hands up. Blocking the sun.
You can get you a visor.
I mean, I have a pretty big hat.
Big old floppy hat.
Just know that I'm priming myself for an intimidation roll first thing next session. People are making a ruckus. Sorry, what is going on here?
Hello.
Actually, if you don't mind, if that's going to be one of the first things you do, I would like that roll now.
All right.
Let's see. Oh,
And you will find out the results next time.
20,
Oh.
20.
This is
Ooh,
a
19.
Ooh,
Oh, this is
very
gonna be so fun.
intimidating.
It's gonna be
It's what
so
I
fun.
do.
All right. Well, we will, unless you guys have anything else, we're going to bookmark it pretty suddenly there. And, same time next week. All right. Bye.
Later days. All.